Right, you lot, we are trying to see if this will work. Let's see if it works, shall we? Let's just test. I'm gonna go on to my second try. Let's just test if anyone watches or that. Yes, yes, we got it sorted. Got it sorted, brilliant. Right, you lot, we are currently streaming for the second time today, attempting to watch the Chelsea versus Tottenham match. So, yeah, I tried this the first time, did like 50 minutes. For some reason, I didn't check my stream, and it turns out I didn't have the camera on. But I've fixed it now. I knew what I did wrong. I've learned from my mistakes. Goliath for youth resilience, gonna impress with that. So, we're currently watching. We're just about to hit half time, pretty much now. We're a minute away from half time, and Chelsea have definitely been the better team so far. They're currently leading 1-0 to Tottenham at Stamford Bridge, with Newstein and Koulibaly being the only goal so far, where it was a pretty poor defending from Spurs all around. We'll see how much extra time we've got here. 3 minutes plus added time. It's a minimum now, so we've got Eric Dyer playing out the back here. Out to Emerson Royale. Yeah, Spurs just haven't really had a chance yet, have they? Like, very, very, like, even. We've got Emerson Royale, the guy who I snagged off in the last streams, that guarantee he scores. Højbjerg here. Back to Haris. That attack went absolutely nowhere for Spurs. Right, Hugo Reese boots it out to Mr. James, who gets bloody tripped over like he's the bloody donkey off Shrek. Right, this. That's really weird, just watching myself. Let me see if I can edit the title. I don't think I can, because it's live, but I'll give it a go. No, you can't edit a live stream as it's happening, I don't think. Your videos, no, I can't. Wait, I can. I think I can. Oh, mint. Right, give me a sec to just change the title. Right, all sorted. We've got it fixed. About it only took a whole half of football to work this out. Brilliant. That's brilliant. Right, Højbjerg is playing here out to Son. He's done some good defensive work in the first half, and not much in terms of end product. Emerson Royale to Højbjerg. Oh, that's Royale. Let's see what's she. And Emerson Royale keeps the ball. Well done, mate. Gives it to Kane. Kane plays a assist for Son, but Reece James gets there first. And it goes out to Lloris. Mendy. Sorry. It's been a long day. If you're just tuning in now, I've got a song coming out tonight. Right after this stream, I'll post it. It's called Twisted Realities, and it's very, very different. Right, so we're at half time now. At half time, it finishes Chelsea 1, Tottenham 0. Chelsea being the very more dominant team, possession, shots, pretty aspect of the game. It's just been more drill, not a lot from Spurs. They've been alright defensively, but Chelsea have definitely dominated. And I said this would happen. I said 2-1 Chelsea at the start of the game. I still believe that. I need Kulusevski to score. Or James keeping the clean sheet would be alright, but a Kulusevski goal would help me. Right, we are currently at half time. So what I wanted to do at half time today, what the cool for YouTubers do is they do a bloody like half time show, or like they have a topic to discuss, or they do like polls and that. And because I've got the audience of a reject of the X Factor, nobody. What I'm gonna do is rank the Premier League managers. Yep. I'll get a list of the managers out, and I am gonna include the likes of Ten Hag, Marco Silva, Steve Cooper. I know it might be a bit unfair to include them because it's like I've seen some of these managers for years, and then it's like, right. So let me just Google Prem managers. Kind of gives away what I'm doing, doesn't it? Right. So in no particular order. Right. So let me open in Premier League. Just give me a sec. Wait. I know the managers anyway. Right. So number one, you're gonna call me biased. There's no point saying it, but I genuinely believe that Klopp is the best manager. Well, yes, he may not have won as much as your Contes or your Peps, but I just think what he's been able to do at not only like Liverpool but at Dortmund as well, to build them from a team that was struggling, to put it lightly. We've been battered 5-0 by Stoke the previous season before Klopp came in. Like, it was as bad as it could get. It's like Man United now. It was like the Titanic on the verge of sinking, but instead of hitting the iceberg, Klopp turned it around and made it the greatest boat in history. So he's got it number one. Pep is number two. I'd love to see what would happen if you gave Pep like a Bournemouth, a Nottingham Forest. I'm not gonna say Fulham because they have quite a decent amount of money, like a Southampton. What happens if you put him in a team where he doesn't have ability to the best team of all time or unlimited funds? But to win 4 out of 5 Prem titles when Liverpool have been so strong is unbelievable. And he would be number one if he wins the Champions League. Third is Conte, because I think at every job Conte's taken, he just transforms the team. He won like Chelsea the league with Marcus Alonso as a fullback, a guy who's got the first touch of a melted bloody brownie. So yeah, Tuchel is fourth. I know you can have your opinions on him, but he did win a Champions League final with 6 months, did quite well at PSG as well, so gotta put him there. Fourth plus is quite difficult. That's difficult. Fifth, I know is a weird shout, but I'm gonna go for David Moyes. David Moyes in fifth, because I think David Moyes is incredible. Like, what the transformation, I know it didn't work at Man United, but the transformation at West Ham is just incredible. Like, if you look at that West Ham squad, they should not be at the level that they are, and for him to currently be able to do that is why he's fifth. Sixth, Eddie Howe. I think Eddie Howe is... This Newcastle job is finally making people see how good of a manager Eddie Howe is. I'd love him to manage England. I mean, I'd rather have my great nan manage than Southgate. Anyone, get bloody, I don't know, Russell Brand to manage England over Southgate. Like, but I really appreciate how. Seventh, I'm gonna go for Graham Potter. I really like Graham Potter. I think he's fantastic because how can he get a team like Brighton into the top 10? I know he was like in relegation battle the first season, but like the fact he just makes Brighton look like an exciting team. They call themselves the Seagulls. They had the presence of Mr. Happy, like, so it's unbelievable that he's able to do that. That's why I'm putting him 7th. 8th, I will put Arteta. He's had his ups and his downs, but I think there is a project, and you can see that there is something going on there. 9th is Thomas Frank for me. I really like Thomas Frank. I think he's so good with Brentford. He's just brought them, and he's a proper quality manager. 10th, Brendan Rodgers for me. I should probably put Brendan Rodgers a bit higher, really, because to get an FA Cup and Leicester 5th, and all of the crap about like Leicester bottom top 4. A team like Leicester shouldn't be in contention for top 4. The fact that he was able to do it 2 seasons in a row, and he still finished top 10 last season after how many terrible injuries. I really rate Brendan Rodgers. I know people had their mixed opinions on him, and his time at Liverpool was considered not the greatest, but I do rate Brendan Rodgers. 11th onwards is a bit difficult. I'm gonna put Ten Hag at 11th because he was amazing at Ajax, but it's hard to rate him, really. Steve Cooper is 12th for me. I think Steve Cooper is a quality manager. He just doesn't get the respect he deserves. I really dig Steve Cooper. Right, who have I got left? And I'm saving a few for the bottom. Alright, I'll do bottom now. We got the top 12, right? Then from bottom, I think the worst in the league is Scott Parker. He's useless in this league. I don't know why, but what Bournemouth ever saw to get him as an appointment. I can't stand Scott Parker. 19th for me is Frank Lampard. He was poor at Chelsea with the money that he had. Like, yes, he got them quite far in the Champions League, so like the last 16. Yes, he did alright. He's not the worst, but he's just not very good, is he? 18th, Gerrard for me. Unfortunately, I think his time at Rangers, he did bottle a few cups, didn't he? And he's Villa side, with the amount of money that he's had at Villa, he should be doing better for me. 17th is Ralph Hasenhüttl, just because he sends me to sleep with his style. I can't believe a guy can oversee 2 9-0 thrashings and still keep his job. Like, he must be paying them with like Ben and Jerry's or something. Because how was Ralph Hasenhüttl still there after 2 9-0 batters, and he got battered 7-0 last year, and it's so stale with him. You know what? I'm putting him below Gerrard and Lampard. He's getting 19th for me. Then Marco Silva's probably after that. Because he's not. Marco Silva teams are alright, but they consistently fall off, don't they? Then who have I got left? Bruno Lage. I've got left. Let me look at the Prem table, quick. Right, I've done I've got Jesse March left. Bruno Lage. And Vieira. I forgot about Patrick Vieira. Shit, Patrick Vieira's 6th for me, actually. So move everyone down. Because Patrick Vieira is amazing. I'm so excited for his Palace team. I think he's the most underrated manager. I had mixed thoughts on him when he first came to Palace. I thought they could be in a relegation battle, but he's really proven me wrong. I love his attacking style, and he's just exciting. I like a manager who plays exciting football. Bruno Lage and Jesse March. Jesse March, he's not like the most proven, because he's American. Most people are gonna hate him automatically, but like, I quite like the guy. And then I've got to put Bruno Lage in 13th. So I'll move Bruno Lage ahead of Steve Cooper, and I'll move Rodgers up. So my final list of Premier League managers: number 1 is Jurgen Klopp. Number 2 is Pep Guardiola. 3rd is Antonio Conte. 4th, Thomas Tuchel. 5th, David Moyes. 6th, Patrick Vieira. 7th, Eddie Howe. 8th, Brendan Rodgers. 9th, Graham Potter. 10th is Mikel Arteta. 11th is Eric Ten Hag. No, 11th, Bruno Lage. 12th, Eric Ten Hag. 13th, Steve Cooper. 14th, Jesse March. 15th is what's his name? Marco Silva. 16th, I'm gonna go. I'm missing someone. Shit. Who did I forget? David Moyes, didn't I? No, I had David Moyes. Thomas Frank, yeah. Yeah, let me do the list again. Right, this is my official list. Jurgen Klopp is number 1. Pep Guardiola is 2nd. Antonio Conte is 3rd. Thomas Tuchel is 4th. David Moyes in 5th. Patrick Vieira 6th. Eddie Howe 7th. Brendan Rodgers 8th. 9 is Graham Potter. 10, Mikel Arteta. 11th, I'm going to say Thomas Frank. 12th, Bruno Lage. 13th, Eric Ten Hag. 14th, Steve Cooper. 15th, 15th Marco Silva, 16th Gerard. No, 15th is Marco Silva, 16th Gerard, 17th Lampard, 18th Ravasana. I miss one every single time. You know, I'll do a video on it because I keep. Yeah, Jesse. No. Right, I've got it there. 15th is Jesse March. 16th is Steven Gerrard. 17th. I'm still missing somebody. Yeah, screw this game. I should have just done my England 11. I'll do that next time. My England World Cup squad currently. Because I have a few controversial takes and a few players that people might not like. We're still in half time. Feels like it's been forever. We're at 5:30 now, so it should be kicking off in a couple of minutes. Yeah, hopefully Tottenham will kick on in the second half. I do like a good competitive game against the top six because honestly, the West Ham Forest game, I had a blast with that match earlier. It was lots of fun, like very end to end. Both teams had the chances. West Ham were probably most unluckiest. Right, then we got some Harry Potter-esque advert. Right, actually, I'm gonna pop down and get myself a drink. I'll be as quick as the Flash, like, and not that shit Flash from the Justice League, like comic Flash or TV Flash. Right, I left for a drink. I came back with a bloody puppy. This is Pip. He's here because he's naughty, basically. You can call him Puppy's answer to Prince Andrew. He's the one in the family that you just kind of forget about, don't we, Pip? Pip, who do you think's gonna win? How do we decide this? Right, we're gonna get Nemo Teddy. Nemo represents Chelsea because they're nothing. And then Pluto represents Spurs. I'm gonna put the dog here. See who he goes to. He's gone to Nemo. Good lad. You think Chelsea will win? You good boy. Right. I don't know how I'm gonna maintain a live stream to entertain viewers. I'll just get Pip to do the entertainment. Entertainment Nation, Pip. Panting a lot. You can't drink Pepsi, mate. And they're showing the stats now. Chelsea are dominating. Yeah, you can just play, mate. If you poo, I'm gonna be livid. Conte's working on the tactics. He's not gonna be happy. You'd expect Chelsea's Spurs to kick on a bit in the second half. Turn it around a bit. Because he went behind last week, but it's not that like Chelsea got a lucky goal, because it was kind of like it's a set piece goal. It happens, doesn't it? But it's like Chelsea been so much better and probably should have scored one or two, but Chelsea are notoriously not very clinical. Licking the mic. God sake, I've got to put that in my mouth now. Right, there he is, Koulibaly, Mr. Goal Scorer himself. Pip. Right, the game's starting back now as Pip joins me. Martin Taylor and Jamie Carragher on commentary. So you could rather be listening to them talk about it, or you could be listening to me. I know who I'm picking personally. Right, Pip, if you could like sit still, that'd be brilliant. You're like a child, aren't you? Right, just a reminder of the teams. I don't think there's been any subs. We've got Mendy in goal, James, Thiago Silva, and goal scorer Koulibaly, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the Joe, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Chilwell. And then we got Mount, Sterling, and Havertz. Not Chilwell, I mean Cucurella, mate. And then Lloris in goal for Tottenham, Romero, Dyer, and Davies at the back, Emerson Royale, Benteke, Højbjerg, and Sessegnon in midfield. And then up front, the trio. Chelsea are on tap right now, and it's cleared by Romero. What would they do without Romero? Tottenham, like, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek is getting in. Havertz keeps it in on the edge, and it's headed out defensively. Yeah, what Spurs need to do now is they don't want to concede. They want to keep tight defensively, because Chelsea will probably start strong. And then, Pep, you're such a problematic creature, aren't you? He's the pup's answer to Ainsley, the one that everyone hates. At least my parents. Richarlison's warming up. I hope he doesn't come on because I can't stand the guy. What's the point of bringing Richarlison on? He spends half the time on the bloody floor. Just get the mop lady to be on the floor. Get Cinderella on the floor, mate. Not Richarlison. Right, Cucurella throwing in now, and Pip is being Pip. How would you send a puppy to sleep? You feed it, don't you? I've got a pass from N'Golo Kante, who's been intercepted by Kane, who went nowhere. Cucurella's passing, and Pip is on the battle of the Titan. On that day, humanity received a grim reminder. Pip. The sooner I can get rid of you, the sooner the better. But there's some visitors right now coming to see one of the pups. So that's why I've got a Pip on me. This has been the most problematic day. Yesterday went so well. We were all laughing. Alright, Spud on the attack's on, and I keeps it in, but Mendy saves him. Nice save from Mendy. Mendy always has a mistake in him. I don't rate Mendy as much as most people do. I think there's 5 goalkeepers in this league probably better than Mendy. Don't ask you to name them, but there probably is. Like, De Gea isn't better than him after yesterday's blunder. Did you see that? Anyone who's not seen it, the highlights from yesterday, just watch the De Gea blunder for the first goal. It's one of the worst goalkeeping I've actually ever seen. It's Karius's mistake in the Champions League final was not as bad as that. Oh, you're gonna bloody... I can't lay on the keyboard because you're gonna turn off the stream. I was one time, right, I remember I was filming like a music video or something. I was filming something, I don't know what it was, on my laptop. It was in some vein, right? Podcast, I think, with Amber. And my cat just gets onto the screen and she just jumps on. She's meowing at me and I'm like, shush, Willow. Jumps on, but he hits it. And Pip is scratching me right now. But you can just see his head currently. Right, throw in for Mount here. So anyway, I've not been totally impressed with his performance so far today. Right, Mount's thrown in. Inward. Is that Kai Havertz? Yeah. I thought Thiago Silva was in there. And Reece James go for a shot, but it's blocked by Højbjerg. Thiago Silva at the back here. I like Thiago Silva. It's annoying when like a player you like to go to a rival team, doesn't it? Because it's like when Eriksen went to Man United, I'm like, fuck. Or even when Haaland going to Man City, because I always liked Haaland over Mbappe, because I hate Mbappe's attitude. But it's like, I'm going to hate Haaland now, because he's going to score like a goal, the winner against us, isn't he? Like, Pep, you're really... Right, we've worked hard to train these guys, but Pep is just not working. Right, James is passing to Thiago Silva. Off to... I've got a Pip. Yeah, I'm on stream.
Hi guys, it's still a puppy.
It's your favourite gremlin child, Holly. Yeah. Like, imagine having to maintain, Holly, a stream while commentating on a game, looking after a dog and trying to drink. And I bloody had the cameras. No, not that drink. Like, this is stressful. I'm bloody sweating. I have to turn my fan on because the audience can't like have it. I can't have the sound on the TVs.
Are you having a rant to your sister?
Yeah, I don't know why I do this. Barely anyone watches anyway. I peaked to like 2 viewers.
Yeah, football sucks.
No, it's not that football sucks. It's my commentary. That's
What,
it.
you just commented on this? How original. Are you just saying, oh yeah, thingy scores, oh yeah, woo. There's already a commentator on there, Lou.
No, but it's from my opinion. I'm adding my own favourite anyway. We've got a free kick coming in here. Kukrell and James Stant. I assume Kukrell will take it. No, they did the hop, skip, and the jump running thing again. It didn't work for the second time. And Kukrell tries to like run past it, and then James takes it. Second time they tried it. Second time it didn't work. Like they should have got the motor after the first time. Mendy does a long ball out to Kai Havertz, and Emerson Royale hits it out for Kai Havertz throw in. I don't know why he did that. I'm gonna be overly critical on Emerson Royale because I don't like him. He would have been third for 2020. Wait, hold on, right? Everyone's going on about how Eddie Howe was third with Newcastle after Liverpool and City. Right, how long have I been live for? I've been live for almost half an hour so far. We've had a dog invasion, a Holly invasion, no goals. 52 minutes on the clock. Conte is currently shouting. He's not going to impress. His performance has been lacklustre from Spurs, I'm going to be honest. Højbjerg passes back here. Give them a chance of summer, but it's been all Chelsea. Like, for all of it, I should have put Chelsea above Spurs, but I think Chelsea... The problem with Chelsea is that I think Spurs have the better squad, because it's like, Spurs have more wing backs. Chelsea don't, that's the thing. Like, if James probably will get injured, he's got injured the past few seasons, or Kukrada get injured, Chilwell's injury prone as well, so it's like, then you've got to play fucking Alonso. And I do think there'll be games where like they just won't be able to score. Sterling will be their top scorer, I reckon, but Kai Havertz, if they could have got like, they should have got Jesus. Imagine Jesus in this Chelsea team. They would be unstoppable because they need a goal scorer. They're a couple years behind City. Like City needed. I mean, they had a goal scorer, but we all saw what happened. All right, we're gonna have a Chelsea corner, I think now. Romero's put it out. I should sit up. Stop slouching. What's the deal downstairs? Who's they having? Holly is currently dancing onto the screen, is showing that she's got the dance a bit. Just gone over the bar there by Hugo Lloris. Thought it was in for a second. I was like, what?
It's not like there's anything watching really though.
No. Oh, why does Mount always stick his tongue out? That annoys me.
Although I am surprised you've got more than 2 viewers that don't include your mum.
Well, no, this is my third channel. Like, this is... Yeah.
Why do you have so many channels? Just stick to one.
Well, no, you got the main channel, which is the commentary and music channel. You got the football channel, which is this one. And then you got the behind the scenes kind of like extra content channel.
Posted about your other channels. Also, sorry for interrupting the stream, but it's kind of funny.
It's fine. I tried to do... I did the first half, right? And I didn't have my camera time. Bro messaged me in the middle of the stream. It's like, you ain't got your camera. I had to really fix that for the second half. And then I needed to look after a putt for like 10 minutes. Look at that, 7 corners to nothing for Tottenham. It's just been lazy from Tottenham. There's just been nothing here so far. Like, it's... Right, Mount on the corner here. Let's see if he can do so with the ball boy. That's still a thing in 2022. We got ball boys, seriously. Right, corner in. Kukrada gets it and it's blocked by the Spurs wall. But Reece James far. Why is he bloody in the CDM role in this corner? That's a bit weird. Mount into Sterling. Let's see what Sterling does. Will he die? Hits it right out of play. Richarlison's coming on now. So we're going to see a lot of moaning, a lot of diving, and Brazilians as well. It's Portuguese and Brazilians who are the best actors, but Richarlison is my single top 5 most hated players, I think. Richarlison. Bruno Fernandes is number 1. Emerson Royale's up there, but it's got to be Richarlison, Bruno, Jordan Pickford. Harry Maguire's got to be out there probably. No, Maguire's a meme. We get enjoyment out of him though. Another corner for Chelsea with they've had some weird corner routines. Not one's really paid off one. I say that the only goal came from a corner. Koulibaly just held back Son there, and no one batted an eye. Header in from Mount. And we have good old Benteke. Right, 56 minutes on the clock, and Richarlison is coming on. I take it Kulusevski, which would be annoying, because I know he's coming off for bloody thingy-majig. Sessignon. So they're gonna have 4 attackers, which is good because they need to get forward because they've not really had a shot on goal yet, I don't think, or anything on target. Right, the Reese has got the goal. Yeah, just boot it, the Reese. Just find King, do something, do magic, some magic. Right, headed out by Thiago Silva. Charlison's already running. Let's see how long Tui falls over. I'm betting 7 minutes before we see Richarlison on the floor for the first time. Right, Benteke on the ball now. Passes to someone. Højbjerg. Eric Dyer. I'm going to be hearing these names in my sleep. We've got Emerson Royale. So let's see how he messes it up. Passes to Kulusevski, who I need to score today, really badly. Richarlison has just tripped. Not fallen over yet, though, so it doesn't count. Jorginho, who's done nothing today. Mark Cucurella, who's just... Yeah, that's going to be a foul. Oh, he just gives it away. Son passes. Spurs could still win this and turn it around, that's the thing. It's not even an hour mark yet. Right, Chelsea have hitting it out. Right, watch Emerson Royale there. He hits it across and it goes to nobody. Bit overestimating the cross there. Kane just couldn't get on it, so yeah. Ruben Loftus-Cheek doing some weird tick, and he hits it out for... Oh, that's gotta be it. That's a Tottenham throw-in, come on. You just hate him when it's so obvious, like... It's a Tottenham throw-in, or like... You see it, remember that bloody... Remember when, like, it was Liverpool versus City, I think, and there was this really obvious corner, like, it was so obvious it was a corner, and they gave it as a goal kick. Like... 10 goals and 5... To be fair, Richarlison was good for Everton last season in the sense that, like, got Kulusevski, the ginger. He looks like if my dad was, like, 5 times more ugly and, like, slim. We got some woman wearing... we got bloke on his phone. I hate people in the crowd who go on their phone in football because, like, getting the privilege to go to a match is unbelievable. Like, you should take joy in that because a lot of people don't get the ticket. Tickets are hard to come by, especially for like games like this. And then you just got tourists and that who just go on their phone. No one goes to a concert and is on their phone, do you? You don't go to watch a movie in the cinema. You don't go to see the new ready Transformers or whatever, and you're on your phone. I don't get that. Sorry, if you've been seeing my main channel content, I'm known for ranting about things that shouldn't really rant about. Right, some nice skills from Mount there, but it went nowhere ultimately. Right, Kai Havertz on the ball. Can he get a goal? Nice skills from Kai Havertz. Sterling. Oh, and Sterling skies it to Rosette, people. Probably hit someone's eye out. I think Sterling was a good sign for Chelsea, but it's a bit weird. I don't get why Sterling would take it because like I get why he didn't go to Liverpool because like it's downgrade, but why would you go to Chelsea? Ah, Kane's just basically missed an open goal. This close, just breakaway, and Kane got a shot on. I'm actually glad Kane didn't score because I took him out my FPL and Dream Team this week. Because I was like, screw that, I'm bringing Haaland in, and then Haaland blank. Kane's on the side as well. So that would have been a goal. We just hit the hour mark, by the way, 61 minutes. Yeah, that was poor from Kane there. You literally had an open net pretty much there, mate. Like, Conte's holding his face, he can't. Kane's hitting the floor, he knows, that's the chance, that was the break, bro. Imagine Darwin Núñez on that or Haaland, they would have bloody destroyed it. Even fucking Danny Welbeck. Chelsea are my least favourite team to play. Because they always... Chelsea versus Liverpool, especially last season. I think last season really shaped this. We had 4 games. They were all draws. 2 of them were 0-0s with penalties, obviously. Right, Cucurella's on the attack now. But Kulusevski's got there first. Cucurella's done a cool twirl. How can you take Cucurella seriously with that hairstyle? That's the problem. I hate Chelsea because it's always such a close match. It's always a draw. There's always like... They're just... It's just a struggle to get through a Liverpool-Chelsea match. When we play Man City... Yeah, we lose sometimes, we win sometimes, we draw sometimes, but it's like, it's always an exciting match, there's always a scandal, there's always Pep going mental, isn't there? Sometimes there's a red card, or like a red card shout, like there's always something. Alright, Chelsea on the attack now, Kai Havertz in and no one's there. Jorginho tries to boot, but instead hits Eric Dyer in the face. And like that, yeah. Chelsea need to get the second goal, and I'll just put it to bed, because I think if Chelsea get a second goal, it's game over for Spurs. They're not getting 3 goals, or 2, really. And Sorrell's hitting the head, and... Richarlison's got the ball. But apparently he's been called offside or handball or something. And Richarlison's gonna... He's just got, like... looking at Richarlison, just... Everything about him just rubs me the wrong way. His lifestyle is probably terrible as well. We got Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that Sterling chance. That was the moment. Tuchel down on his bloody knees. See, that's the problem with Sterling. He is a bit inconsistent. Some games Sterling will score like 3 goals. He'll score a hat trick. Again, he's quite good. Like if you put Sterling on against like Nottingham Forest, against Bournemouth, against Southampton, he might score a hat trick, but someday he'll do stupid stuff like that, which is why I wouldn't want Sterling at Liverpool. Sterling wouldn't get into our team. He wouldn't. I'd play Diaz ahead of him. Right, Cucurella's just given Tottenham an easy corner there. Richarlison and Cucurella having a bit of a face-up. The media will go mental about that. Remember when like Joe Gomez and Sterling had a little thing and it was a big thing in the news for like 2 weeks? And I'm like, alright, this is your chance to score now. Eric Dyer, get your bloody head on it. Delivery in. And defended. Oh, Eric Dyer. Who's captain of Spurs? It's Lloris, isn't it? Kane's vice captain, which I think is stupid. The guy openly tried to leave last season. Why is he? Eric Dyer should be captain of this team. I know that's like last fake, like Maguire's captain of bloody thing. Richarlison just missed a ball there, and Raheem Sterling's breaking away, playing to Kante, plays back to Sterling. Sterling's on the break. Oh, but Romero gets in there first. Romero is sick. Oh, it was Emerson Royale. That was actually sick from Emerson Royale, the way he just beat Sterling in pace and like in every factor, and just because they had a front on break there. Kante was there. He bloody plays it. Sterling in, but then Eric Dyer just. we got Reece James into and goes out for a Spurs throw in. Come on, Spurs, wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Ian. It's like, don't make me I'm scared level, like, player. I'd rather, like, lose a game and say that there was an effort put into it, but I don't think Spurs are given enough. Like, even in game, like, look at the Champions League final. The Liverpool performance wasn't great, but at least we had a few, like, chances, didn't we? Like, Mane and Salah had the two. But here it's like, ugh, can't stand it, mate. Can't bloody stand it. Boy, I'm gonna need the fan, but Kai Havertz is on goal, so we'll see if he scores. Odds are probably not. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Goal in. Right, and easy defending. Right, Kulusevski's breaking away. Is he? Koulibaly defends well, and Martin Cucurella puts him onto the ground. That'll be a yellow card. Right, Son passing back here. Suppose at least, like, the only chance they had, one near the beginning with Son, and Kane had a bloody missed, easy chance. Oh, breakaway from Havertz. Mistake from, was it Emerson Royale? No, it was Romero, the guy I praised. I don't know about you, but the West Ham game was a lot more entertaining than this, mate. Kane is playing as a CDM currently near the back. Blocked easily by Kante. Kante's been quite lively today. I feel like he's on his way out, Kante, because his whole game is so energetic that, like, he's someone who I think will retire earlier than expected. Mark Cucurella stopped him. There we have Son. And oh Højbjerg! Goal for Spurs. Conte and Tuchel having a bit of a scrap up there. Goal. Is it going to stand? You love it. There's a manager scrap up. There's just been a goal. This is making the headlines. And it's Højbjerg. Thiago Silva's complaining. We'll see what happened again. Let's see the replay. Right, Højbjerg. Oh, yeah, that's a bit dodgy. Yeah, I don't know if this will stand, people. We'll see. Havertz is right in the ref's face. It's all going down. I just said that the West Ham game was entertaining, and then the whole thing kicks off. It was a great goal from Højbjerg, so I hope it stands. We have a drink break currently. I wish that was Kulusevski though. And it took the clean sheet from Reece James, which is very annoying. Because I look at FPL currently, I'm on 67 points. James has got 14 points. Which has just gone down to 5. That's amazing. But he does have 5 points, which is alright. I've done alright. Kulusevski's on 2 points. I've got 54. So what's my rank? Oh, if not, I don't know it yet. Yeah. Dream team. My dad didn't pick Højbjerg or Koulibaly. Koulibaly could be an alright pick for FPL. I think he's 5 mil, probably. Right, let's watch the goal again. So we got a dodgy Thiago Silva clear, and A great shot from Højbjerg. Great shot. But then there's the challenge on Thiago, so I don't think that matters. I don't think they're going to give that. Kane got the assist there. Kane on the assist for FPL, I think. Mendy should have got that, I think. But bad goalkeeper from Mendy, actually. I didn't notice how bad. Oh, it's Havertz who went down, not Thiago still. They got the same bloody hairdo. Havertz is losing his shit. To be fair, you would do though if they just scored any way to try and protest it. Every time a team scores, there's always a protest of some sort, isn't there? Like the celebration from Conte is unbelievable, and then the square up. Why does Eric Dyer come in? Why is Eric Dyer there? You're not even the bloody captain. Eric Dyer just comes up, tries to calm things. For some bloody reason. He still looks so out of place. Well, that was probably a goal of the week contender from Højbjerg. And Tuchel has been given a yellow card. Didn't Pep get sent off a couple of years ago? And Conte, of course. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, you love it. You love to see managers getting passionate. I remember we saw it in the Arsenal-Liverpool 4-0 game last season. Well, Liverpool beat Arsenal 4-0. When Arteta and Klopp were both booked, but they went mental. You love to see it. Oh, Jorginho went off for Azpilicueta. Weird sub, but okay. To be fair, Jorginho needs to... I think he's got 1 year on the contract. He needs to go. They need to get in. Imagine they get De Jong. Chelsea probably get third if they get De Jong. But they need a striker. That's what they need. Right, we got an attack here. Imagine Spurs won this. It'd be such... Richarlison's just hitting it out for a throw-in for some reason. Alright, Reece James to take the throw-in. Conte is yelling orders. I love the difference between a Conte celebration and a Ancelotti celebration. It's so funny. I'll watch like the post match. I'll do a bit of post match. I'll do player ratings for both teams at the end of it, and just do a little bit of post match stuff. It'll only be 5 to 10 minutes. Won't be too long. My tea's probably gonna be cooked with time. 6 o'clock. We're at now, so yeah. As soon as I've had my tea, I'll release this song. But please go listen to it. It's called Twisted Realities. It's should I leak what the song's about? Every single song on my EP, apart from one exception, they're all about a different person. And you could probably guess who they're about. Well, if you knew me. If you're a stranger, none of them are about my mum, thank God. She's brilliant, my mum, so yeah. Right, let me fix the deep thing. Showing too much of the show. This is like my background. Like other YouTubers get a cool green screen. No, you get my broken headboard. Something that should have disappeared the same time that Jesse Nelson left Little Mix, but right, Reece James Alright, Reece James on the run now. I think there is gonna be a winner in this game. Most likely Chelsea. I said 2-1 Chelsea, didn't I? Oh, Havertz just comes in and he completely misses it. Oh my God, that should be 2-1, mate. He should have scored. Tuchel was not happy. Let me see the replay on that, please. See the replay. So, a delightful, great play from Reece James. There he goes. Has a great one. Goes into the middle. And Havertz just runs in. I think the defender gets a touch on it. No, he doesn't. Reece James plays it. And Havertz plays it, but he just misses the goal. Oh, that and the Kane one. This should be 2-2. He should have done better, Havertz. Imagine people actually picked Havertz in the FPL team. It must be crazy. Right, Q-Crider goes in and Hoiberg hits it out, the goal scorer. Romero hits it out for a throw-in. There is Mr. Hoiberg, the scorer of the day. So he's going to be getting a good score. Right, we got... That was a stupid touch from Chelsea. Right, Richard, Emerson Royale's away. Yeah, come on, I want to see a winner here, but I want Chelsea to win 2-1 so I can get 3 points, my bloody predictions. It'd be a brilliant if Reece James could score. That is what I want to see. Right, we've got Mark Cucurella. James is open. Go on, pass to James. Oh, hitting out for a throw-in. I couldn't do a Liverpool game on this because I'm getting passionate over like Chelsea and Spurs, two teams I don't really. No, I don't hate Spurs. I kind of like underdogs, and I feel like they're kind of the underdog of the top 6. The teams I hate in the league: Southampton, with a dull, Wolves send me to sleep. Man United, Everton, obviously, and Man City, and Chelsea when we play them. But I don't mind them as a team. Oh, Reece James is open. Yes. Reece James scores, and Tuchel bloody runs like the bloody rabbit in the air. Big hugs, it's a big celebration, and I love that because I've got Reece James in my fantasy. I don't have him in Dream Team. I got rid of him for Carl Walker. I need to bring him back, mate. I'm gonna lock that transfer in right now. I've got 1 mil in the bank as well, so I can do it. 13 game week points in Dream Team. This is gonna be a terrible week for me. I need, unless Salah and Nunes like score 5 goals, which could happen with the quality that they have. But I was literally saying it, like Reece James would score. I that should be clipped up. It starts off from Spurs giving away possession. Oh, there's a foul at the beginning. Please no. But Reece James is so open. No one's marking him. He just comes out of nowhere. Who is it? It's Dyer, I think they take down. If this doesn't count, I'm going to be livid. And then Reece James fires. It's Kante as well. He passes to Sterling. Great that Sterling wasn't greedy to score. And Tuchel eyes. I think this is massive though. Chelsea would be how high up in the league are they? They're probably top 4 currently. Chelsea, I guarantee, make top 4. Guarantee. Oh, we got 60 points. Get in. Get in, Reece James. My bloody hero. I love him. I'm doing alright on FPL. It's just because I've got 60 points there. Ward got me 1 point, which is shit. Lamptey, I need to get rid of Lamptey because he doesn't do anything. Cancelo 11 points, James 7 points, but they might give me more. Alright, Son just came off and Ben took off for Basuma and Perisic. Son always comes off early. Conte likes to sub Son. But Kulusevski's still there, so it'd be good if he could get me a goal. That would make my week even better. Neto got me 3 points. Kulusevski currently 2 points. That could change. Saka only 2 points. Then Jesus and Haaland really delivered for me. 12 my captain Haaland, and then 19 for Jesus, and still with Salah and Trent to play. Nico Williams on the bench is 6 points, which is annoying. I should have played Nico over Lamptey. I'll probably do that next week, because I'm going to roll the transfer. Right, we've got just 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Currently, Basuma's made his way on the field, but Basuma should have started. And Perisic, I would have started both of them. But I think he's saving Perisic for Champions League, which I don't see Spurs doing well in the Champions League. I think they'll be out in the group stage, unless they get like a really easy group. Alright, back to Lloris, come on. If Spurs need to score now. This is massive for the top four. This is a massive statement win if Chelsea can beat Spurs. Which I said it, but it's like, right. Right, and Perisic first touch out to Kulusevski. And James hits it out for the corner, I believe. There he is, the goal scorer, Reece James. Second best right back in the league. Thought I'd slot that in. Trent's better. I think Southgate will play James though, because Southgate hates Trent. Because Trent can't defend. He can defend. He's just not like the world's best defender. Because if he was an amazing defender, he'd be unhuman. Because every player has a weakness. Even like Messi and Ronaldo have their weaknesses. Like, that's the thing. Trent, his job isn't really to defend. He's got Virgil van Dijk at the back of him, right? And he's a good defender. Did you see him in the FA Cup final? Oh, I hate when people say Trent can't defend because he can. Alright, Lucas Moura, I believe, is coming on now. For Emerson Royale. Who played like a turkey for Mason Mount. I will not be rating him highly. We got 9 minutes to go plus stoppage time currently. Throw in for Spurs. Right, Richarlison's on the ball. And Richarlison has gone down. There we go. Kante's down currently. Kante. N'Golo Kante is one of my favourite footballers. He's probably most people's. Like, it's so annoying because I really like N'Golo Kante and Kevin De Bruyne. I think De Bruyne is the player I'd want. If you could tell me you can have any player in the Premier League, De Bruyne, probably number one. Who would be my second choice? Probably another midfielder. I'd probably take like some backup. Right, who's coming on? Pulisic is coming on because that's gonna win the game. Christian Pulisic. Well, like Christian, I'm American and I only show up for America. Pulisic. Is Kante gonna be injured now? He always gets injured, Kante. Last season was Kante's worst season. They're showing the James goal again. That was a moment for me. $60 points with 2 players to go is not bad. I got 66 points last week, so I'm leveling. I'm two consistent weeks. My rank is currently 2,257,942. So terrible. Another one. Oh god, right, we got 7 minutes to go plus any added time, which will probably be a bit. Reese is calling me. Alright, I'll call him and I'll surprise him on stream. Hello? Hello? I can't hear him. He's got the microphone quality of Cloud Theory. Hello? Do you not see the fact that I'm streaming? Do you really feel I have to stop a stream bloody to call you? You're not that important. You're not fucking, I don't know, God. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I've had a few technical difficulties and yeah, apologise to everyone. We've had everything in this stream. We had a bloody camera error for the first half. We had a puppy appearance. We had a gremlin child attack. We had bro moment calling. We've had you calling. This has been quite the story arc. No, it's not ended. I'm gonna leave the call, but I need to ask you one question for the stream. You need to look into the stream's eye. Did you bottle it? Fuck off. Don't question it. So that's Reece Wiesner. So we got Havertz with his stupid haircut. I think his unluckiness because he had the problem with the bloody. I've just hit the charger. I think that haircut we can blame it. The reason he didn't score that goal when he literally had his. Oh, Havertz just shoved Romero to the ground. They're going to phase up. The heat. No, there's drama here. There's passion now. We're seeing passion from both sides. Basuma's first pat and he gives the ball away. Kai Havertz to Gallagher, who came on at some point, but good defending. Conor Gallagher. I think it might have been a bit of a fluke with him. I don't know how good he actually is. But Chelsea have a very good squad. People, I think, they're better than Spurs. Which is why I think they'll do better in cup competitions, Champions League. Oh. It's Tuchel's hat as well. The hat just looks so out of place. You could have wore a darker colour. Would have made sense of the attire. Right, Reece James throwing in now. Right, shots on target 16-6, on target 3-3, touching opponent 39-8, and then possession's been 67-33. So still Chelsea dominating, but Chelsea have deserved this win, especially in the first half. They were the way better team, and Spurs had one goal. They should have got that second one with Kane, but then Chelsea should have scored with Havertz as well. So it's right, we've got 3 minutes to go plus any added time. Perisic now. I'm not going to rate the subs because I don't think any of them have been done particularly much. I'll rate Richarlison though. Right, Chelsea on the attack now. Spurs have left them open a couple times. Right, Romero's put it out. I love Romero at Liverpool. I think I've said that in the stream already. Havertz is falling out. Get up, you bloody Teletubby. Lucas Moura is quite a tragic story, isn't it? What does he do anymore? He had that one game in the Champions League where he scored 3 goals. Romero and Havertz are hating each other. Oh, Romero and Havertz, they are. He's spatting his food, definitely. Right, Conor Gallagher now, he's just dived and given the ball to Kane, who's playing the CDM out to Richarlison. It is too far. Richarlison keeps it in, but he gives it to Azpilicueta. Right, Reece James now. Chelsea just needs to not do something stupid for a last minute equaliser. We know Conte's going to bloody take his pants off. Alright, he's coming on now. Kai Havertz comes off for Amanda Broja, I think that is. Havertz, you fucker, you're the worst player in the Chelsea team today. Havertz is terrible. Clapping the fans, fair enough. We've got 1 minute to go. Here comes Amanda Broja, who people were talking. I'd give this guy a chance as the striker, Broja, because he was alright at Southampton. He started off quite well and he kind of faded near the end. But Southampton are a shit team, realistically. So I'd give Broja a chance. I know they'll probably use him as the cup striker, because teams seem to have a cup striker now. With Arsenal with Nketiah, Spurs with Richarlison. Eric Dyer to Romero. Come on, Spurs. Wakey. You've only got minute plus stoppage time. This is your last chance, mate. 6 minutes. My God. They added so much time now this season. I've noticed they add more time. To be fair, we did have the scrapper. We had a few people down. I would have probably 4 or 5 minutes. we got being fouled. My God, this ref I think has been quite good today. He's let quite a lot of things go, which you like to see in a ref, unless it's your team, which you like him to give everything. But like, you do like. I hate when refs call for literally everything. It's like get on with the game. Kulisevsky, I think, is still on the pitch. That was Perisic, but James hits it out for the Spurs throw-in. Come on, Kulisevsky, just score. I need the FPL points. Actually, I don't, because I've got Salah and Trent, who will do good this week. And that was one of the stupidest attempts I've ever seen. They had a throw-in and Spurs just head it for a goal kick. Right, 5 minutes to go. Yeah, Perisic throws it in, and Kane just hits it out. Terrible from Kane there. Stomach Calvert-Lewin would do better. Then Bournemouth versus Arsenal next week. Arsenal could be off to a very good start because they'll beat Bournemouth. They could be top of the league, mate. Leeds Chelsea. Ooh, that's an exciting fixture. Leeds might give a bit of a spanner to it. The Newcastle Man City. Please, Saudis. Please. I know they just drew with like Brighton, so I don't think they'll get anything out of the game, but a draw would be lovely because it's annoying. We're 2 games into the season, we're already chasing City. They're already 5 points clear of us. It's like, I know we play tomorrow, but it's like, I need. Like my dad was even saying last night at tea, right? Like, I think City already have the league. Like, that's absolute bullshit and absolute nonsense. It's like, it kind of feels like that. Like you need. I feel realistically we can only drop points in 6 to 7 games and beat City. I think the difference is we need to beat the top 4 teams this time because we didn't get a win against Tottenham, Chelsea, or Man City last season. I mean, no comps we did, but that doesn't count. Like in the league. Reece James obviously just shoves Kane, that'd be a yellow. Which is annoying, I would take away a point. Right, Spurs free kick, right? Right, Perisic's gonna take it. Come on, Perisic, get me an attack and return. I don't even have you in my team, but I like him. Perisic. Perisic. And that was one of the stupidest attempts from Yves Bissouma. He's a good player. Not in front of goal, mate. Who do Forest play next week? Because if Forest have a half-decent fixture... Right, this is pretty much over at this point. Let me just look next week. Nottingham Forest play Everton. Yeah, I'm playing Nico. Have I missed something? Oh, Dyer's had his head on it and a good save from Mendy. Hit it over. Yeah, Mendy was celebrating. Right, we've got 2 minutes to go. It's another corner. Oh, please don't get in the last minute because I want my prediction. It could be a dead-on 3-pointer. Dead on. I don't know what's going on there. For me, the game's over. Right. I know we've been streaming. We've streamed 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is plus 51. So yeah, 2 hours and something. Cucurella and Thingy having a bit of a battle there. This has been a fun. This has been a story to answer. The first half was a bit drop, but the drama's kicked off, mate. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It's the last minute, and it's bloody Kane himself. Last minute header, 2-2. Chelsea 2, Spurs 2. My prediction in the mud, but I don't care. James scored. The clean sheet's already gone, so say. What a moment. Was it Richarlison who got it? That's annoying if it's Richarlison. Conte is putting his hands in the air. Gutting for the Chelsea fans. I do empathise with, have empathy for them. 1 minute away. Who got it in the end? I didn't actually see. Was it Kane or was it Richarlison? I think it was Kane, but I'll be wrong. Because more giving high fives like he played any part in the victory. Right, ball in. Yeah, it's Kane. Yeah, it just skims Richarlison's head. That's so annoying that I didn't sell Kane. What a dramatic way to finish the match, and Conte is loving it. I I predicted in the mud, which is annoying, because I was very confident in the 2-1. The whole time it's saying, oh, Chelsea always beat Spurs. Ooh, Chelsea always beat. And it's like, what a way to end. Chelsea can still win though. Not over yet, but it kind of is. Right, Chelsea on the attack, but Spurs are not taking any chances. They put it out for the throw-in. 95.11. That must kill you. I would hate that. It didn't. It hasn't happened. Like it didn't happen last season. There was a close one when Mahrez missed. I think. Right, Kane heads it in, but nope. Come on, ref. And that's it. It finishes Chelsea 2, Tottenham 2, and some aggression in the hands. What a match! This is why the top 6 match is amazing. Everyone's getting involved. That was a heated game, I tell you. I loved watching that match. The first half was a bit drossy. Chelsea got the goal. We looked very dominant. But the second half, it was a story of 2.5. My God, and I'm glad I proper been streamed for the second half. Cause my God, I was 2-2 at the end. I think Chelsea were the better team. They did get robbed, I felt, but it was gutting. Can't wait to see what Rory Jennings has to say. But yeah. My man of the match. Who would I give it to? You know, I'm gonna go Koulibaly. Really good defensively sound for Chelsea. Got first goal. And Tuchel got sent off in the end. Love it. And Conte got sent off in the end. How does that work? They like surely they'll be there for the next match. Straight down the tunnel for Tuchel. That was one hell of a match. Yeah. I was unbelievable. It's mental that 2 of the goals. Kane and Sterling having a good old chat. Doing what Antonio Conte and the England buddies strike partnership. Richarlison's got to put his shirt off. Mate, you did nothing. Richarlison's the worst player. Right, I'm gonna got a dip for a sec. You know what? No, I might as well conclude the stream here. So yeah, what a match! What an exciting! I always pick good matches. I was a bit worried. It was a bit of a draw string off to a bad start in a puppy invasion, but overall, really exciting. My song's coming out later on tonight, so make sure to check that out. And I will see you lot